Very good morning to all of you friends. Today we are going to study about chapter 3, that is fiber to fabric. So we are going to start with fiber to fabric chapter. Okay. Now fiber to fabric means how clothing materials, that means fabrics, are prepared from fibers. Okay, fibers, as you know, are of different types. They can be of plant origin or they can be of animal origin. If of plant origin, then we have cotton, we have jute, we have hemp, flax, etc. But if fibers are of animal origin, then we have wool, we have silk, etc. So in this chapter we will study about animal fibers, that means wool, silk, etc. Okay. Now what is a fiber? A fiber, like hair, we have hair, thin filament like structures. So fibers are also very thin hair like structures. Okay, so very thin hair like structures. They can be little bit straight or they can be curly also. Okay, so very fine thin hair like structures are called fibers. For example, when you eat drumstick, you have seen fibers are present, or when you eat mango, okay, fibers, long filamentous fibers are present. So they are very thin, very fine hair like structures. Now these fibers, they are interwoven like this, they are interwoven so that they form fabrics. Okay, so what are fabrics? Fabrics are interwoven fibers. When different types of fibers are threads, the fiber threads, they are wove or interwoven or weaved, then they become some flat like structures which are called fibers. For example, our dress material, okay, that is made up of cotton or silk or wool, sweaters, etc. These are called fabrics. So fiber to fabrics. Now animal fibers, as you know, are of two different types, or you can say examples, like the wool and the silk. Now this wool is obtained from certain types of animals, like there are different types of animals from which wool can be obtained. For example, sheep. Okay, sheep, all of you have seen in Himalayan regions, sheep are present, which give a very thick, you can say, layer of wool. So sheep, then goat, okay, rabbits are there. These goat and rabbits, they are of special type, so they are called Angora goats and Angora rabbits. Okay, yak is also present, yak. Then llamas are there, LLAMA, llama. Camels are there, and alpaca. Okay, these are all herbivorous mammals. So they develop a very thick fur on the surface of their body, and that fur is sheared, that is called shearing of wool. So that is sheared, and the fibers are taken out, and these fibers are processed, and after that they are formed to they are produced to form fabrics. Okay, they are processed to form different types of fabrics. Now there are different qualities of wool. Okay, when you go to a shop, you ask for different types of sweater, so there are different quality of wool. So what are the different qualities of wool that fiber depends on? Okay, so quality of wool depends on the breed of the sheep. Okay, breed of the sheep means if it is of very superior breed. Breed means some sheep are there which have characteristics fur, that fur is of very high quality or superior quality. Okay, especially these are found in places where European countries, or you can say the Himalayan regions of a country, or Kashmir, etc., or Pakistan, etc. So breed of the sheep, breed means the species or the type. Okay, characteristic, the superior quality of wool. Then thickness of the fiber also depends. Okay, then the length of the fiber, the quality of wool also depends on the color as well as on the strength of the fiber. Once again, what does the quality of wool depends on? It depends on the breed of the sheep, it depends on the thickness of the fiber, it depends on the length, color and strength of the fiber. Okay, for example, thickness of the fiber. If the wool is of very thin quality, that means like pashmina wool, very thin quality, so that quality is very fine. Okay, fine quality, so it is a superior type of wool. Okay, for example, length. If the length is bigger quality, that means it is superior quality. If the color is having some natural color, that means it is of superior quality. So the quality of wool also depends on these different types of properties or characteristics. Okay, now let us see what is pashmina. Pashmina is a type of fine quality of wool that is obtained from the Kashmir goat. Okay, it is actually Kashmir, but the spelling is Kashmir goat. And now let us see what are the different breed of sheep. Okay, what are the different breed of sheep. Now you will write this as a column. Okay, I will upload the summary or the note and you will write from there. Now if you see the Bakharwal sheep, that is utilized, the fur is utilized to make the woolen shawl, so it is of very good quality, superior quality. The Lohi also gives superior quality of wool. Then the Nali, that gives carpet wool, that means the Nali variety is little bit rough, so it is used for the carpet wool, carpet variety, not for our wearing purpose. Then comes the Rampur Basher, okay, that is the having the brown fleece. Brown fleece means brown hair. The Patanwadi, that is utilized to make hosiery. Hosiery means all the t-shirts and all, okay, sandals and all. And the Marwari, that is having rough and coarse wool. So these are the different types of breed of sheep. Okay, so question may come, what are name some 4 types of breed of sheep. So you will write Bakharwal, Lohi, Nali, Rampur Basher, Patanwadi and Marwari. Got it? Now after this we will see some diagrams of the fleece. Fleece means during shearing, when you have seen when shaving of the hair of the wool is done, at that time with the help of some machine, like we trim our hair, okay, boys they trim their hair. Similarly, by the help of that machine, the wool is sheared from their body or shaved off from their body, and it appears to be something like this. Okay, this is called fleece. So it appears to be something like this. If you have seen sheep, in case of sheep, so it appears to be like this. This is called fleece, F-L-E-E-C-E. okay, and it can in different variety, it can also be like this, very cloudy sort of, okay, after shaving, or it can also be a different type, that is this type. Got it? So there are different variety of this fleece. Now let us see, and after that, when these fleece are obtained after processing, this is called the yarn. Okay, this is called the yarn, and from the yarn, after weaving, the fabric is produced. Okay, so now let us see what are the different processes of wool processing that is obtained from these fibers. Okay, so how the these people, farm people, they produce fabrics or wool from this fiber. Okay, now wool means, just now I have shown you the yarn, that is called wool. Okay, so this is called wool. So from where this wool is produced, it is produced from the fur of the sheep, that is called fiber, that is in the state of fiber. Okay, and what is fabric? When the sweater is woven, that is called fabric. So first comes the fiber, then comes the fabric. Now let us see what are the different processing of wool from the fiber. Okay, there are different processes which are given in our book. Let me quickly read out. The rearing, okay, rearing or breeding of sheep. Then comes the shearing, that means shaving off. Then comes the washing or scouring of the fur. Then comes sorting. Then comes carding. Then comes dyeing, and finally spinning and weaving. So these are the different steps which are used during the processing of wool into fiber. Okay, so let us start with the first one, that is called rearing or breeding of sheep. Now rearing means domesticating. Domesticating means the sheep, they are this hair, just like the hair, it is proteinaceous in nature. So the sheep, they are domesticated and they are given protein rich food. Okay, pulses or cereals, etc. Basically pulses. So these pulses, they help in proper development of the fur. So rearing means protein food is given to the sheep. Okay, and the next one is called breeding of sheep. In the same point, breeding of sheep means, to breed means to reproduce. That means a male and a female sheep are selected according to their characteristics. Okay, superior quality of wool, or very thin minute hairs of like pashmina sheeps, or length of the fur is more, or the color is very natural. So the male and female during reproduction, they are chosen or separated in such a way that they have high quality characteristics. Okay, that is called selective breeding. selective breeding, in which the male and the female which are chosen for reproduction, they have some special characteristic features, like hybrid, we say hybrid. So the first point is once again rearing and breeding of sheep. Then comes the next point, that is called shearing. Shearing means to shave off. Okay, I will upload a note, so you'll go through this note, and you can also go through your book to find out what are the real meaning of these words. So shearing means shaving off by the help of trimmer. Okay, and here what happens, a thin layer of the fur is removed along with a thin layer of skin, that is called fleece, Fleece. So fleece actually means the woolly covering. Woolly covering means it consists of the fur as well as a thin layer of the skin. And mind you, while doing this, the sheep does not feel any hurt, because when we are shaving our hair, we don't feel hurt, isn't it? But when we pull it, we feel hurt. So shaving, just like shaving, shearing is also a type of trimming of the fur along with a thin layer of skin. Okay, and the shearing is done only once a year, either autumn or during the spring. So once a year, okay, not several times. So shearing. Third point is washing or scoring. Washing or scoring. Washing means the fur which is obtained, that means the sheared fur that is obtained, and it is washed properly in, you can say, detergent. Okay, detergent, so that dust and grease, these things can be removed. So it is properly in the tubs, they are washed properly. That process is called washing or scoring. So scoring is nothing but washing the fur. Then the next point is sorting. Okay, sorting means the fur, they are separated according to the length, or the straightened ones are separated, the curly ones are separated, so they are separated. Okay, all the fibers, they are separated into long, you can say, fibers. So that is called sorting. Then the next one comes carding. So carding means the fibers are, these fibers, like they are kept in a row like this, and they are hanged. Okay, and by the help of comb they are straightened, that is called carding. Or by the help of machine also, like they are stretched and two pulleys are there, and the fibers, they are straightened, that is called carding. Okay, next one is dyeing. Dyeing means after this fleece, they are straightened, then they are put into the color of choice. Okay, some want red or blue or orange or pink or green, so they are soaked in different dyes, that is called dyeing. So they are colored according to the choice. The last one is spinning and weaving. Okay, spinning means they are rolled into the yarns. Just now I have shown you how they are rolled into the yarns. And weaving means these yarns of different color, they are interlocked, okay, or interwoven among themselves to form the fabric. So in this way, sweaters and mufflers, these are produced. So these are the processes of wool, obtaining wool from fiber. What are they? Rearing and breeding of sheep. Then comes shearing. Then comes washing or scoring. Then sorting. Then carding. Then comes dyeing, and finally spinning and weaving. Okay, so please go through the note and try to write down, try to understand, go through your book, and if you have any doubts, you can consult me. Thank you so much for watching this video.